Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, PH, and you're listening to 1983. Recently, we hit a milestone that I'm pretty proud of. I asked for a 200 download goal in order for me to release some really cool photos of what looks like alien writing on some rocks that exist near my hometown. You guys blew it out of the water. We hit 500 unique downloads for the episode. So we're going to be throwing those pictures up on a sister podcast website. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy lives to listen in. We really appreciate it. We have a new series coming up, and it's actually going to be pretty cool. I'm very excited to do it. It's basically going to be about Biden's plan to ruin the U.S. We will cover gas prices, Russia-Ukraine, inflation, and some other conspiracies related to the overall topic. I am still working on setting up social media. We're trying to decide who we want to go with, so we don't have this, later down the line, if we start to get some traction, we don't have to worry about someone coming to us and saying, hey, we don't agree with your views, so we're kicking you off. So as it stands right now, we have a Rumble channel. The link is in the description, the summary. If you don't mind searching for it, instead of clicking a link, you can search for, it's all one word, 1983 podcast. So that would be 1983 podcast. No uppercase, nothing. Feel free to leave your feedback on there, positive or negative. Believe me, I have some really thick skin. I spent quite a while in the military. We also now have a Patreon, and I'm not going to be begging everyone for money. It will be one of the links that's added onto the URLs of every episode from now on. And I have to warn you, there is no merch. I know a lot of people look for that for content creators. We're not ready to do that right now. Mostly, what we have available is because I don't believe in robbing my listeners blind. If you feel like slapping down $5 towards the podcast, feel free to click the link in the description. Otherwise, just enjoy the free show. That's what we're here for. One quick thing about the Russia-Ukraine conflict. There's actually a really cool YouTube channel out there that has been doing live streams of a lot of the cameras that are available in Kiev and I think it was Lviv. There was a few other ones. His name is Whackmilk, WACMILK. Look him up on YouTube. I'll make sure to link that in the description as well. But it's a really cool community. There's a whole bunch of people there that can agree that, there's a lot of suffering going on over there, and it's not necessarily just the Ukrainians that are suffering. There's a lot of people suffering in Russia that had no desire to be a part of what Putin's doing. We probably all should try and remember that, even though they tend to be the bad actors in what goes on in that area. Definitely check that YouTube channel out. The community's awesome. We talk back and forth to each other. I hang out in there every once in a while. You get to hear the sirens from incoming barrages, stuff like that. They play the Ukrainian national anthem at 7 o'clock every morning. There used to be bells, and there's some inside jokes about crows and a guy named Dave, who I guess is a Brit that works for CNN. You can kind of hear him talking in the background. Anyway, I'll stop talking about it. You can go check it out if you want to. And I'm going to throw down one more giant thank you before taking off. I walked away from the podcast for a little bit. Haven't been feeling well. Really haven't been feeling well in my throat. I don't know if you can hear it. When we came back and took a look at the stats, it was insane. I didn't expect that much traction to take off, so we appreciate it. Just want to remind you, God bless, stay safe, and watch out for Grandpappy Biden.